Is Fortnite too sweaty? Now, this is a conversation that got ignited for me when I saw the controversy around sweats and skill-based matchmaking in Fortnite OG. And now that this has calmed down a little bit, I think it's the perfect time to ask the question, is Fortnite in general just too sweaty? Have people become too good? Is the skill gap too wide for regular players to enjoy the game? Now, sweats have existed in Fortnite ever since the game came out. And if you're wondering what I mean by sweats, I mean people who are like really, really good in the game. Like if you're while they're playing the game, you imagine them like sweating in their chair. That's what I mean. Now, you could argue that streamers like, Ninja, Summit1G, and Myth, the pioneers of Fortnite streaming and content creation, were the first sweats back in 2017. These were the first people to master building. They would build giant towers. They would build all types of different forts. And you could easily say that those were the sweats of the early days. But as time went on, we moved past these streamers. We had the soccer skins. I'm sure a lot of people know what that means. Those were arguably more terrifying than the superhero skins are today. But we had people with Black Knight, even people with like all of the Omega lights, people with Renegade Raider, and really any rare skin. They were seen as really, really good at the game and that you wanted to avoid them or else you were going to get destroyed. Nowadays, sweats have a much different look with the solid color superhero skin, and the skill level is much higher than it was before because you've got to account for editing. We have turbo building now, etc. Now, sweats quickly took over Fortnite OG upon release, and there was a huge outrage from the community about how sweaty Fortnite OG was, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this was extremely annoying. Like I said in my last video, it happens on the release of every single new mode in Fortnite. Every single time they release something new, whether it's a new season, a new mode, even sometimes like a new update, the game is gonna be sweaty for a little bit. Everyone tries really hard to begin with because it's new, it's fresh. Old people that haven't played the game in a while are gonna come back. Just in general, people are just gonna try a lot harder, and you're gonna get put in the game with a lot more people that are good because more good people are crowding the game at one time. But obviously, as always, it fizzles out as time goes on. Even after a few hours, sometimes sweats will calm down and it'll go back to normal. Regular skill-based matchmaking programming as usual, you'll be fine. So that really frustrated me, people talking about that, talking about how Fortnite OG was always going to be sweaty. And obviously, if you guys have played it, you know that it is calmed down. So people freaking out about that, I hope you're happy with yourself. Now, I asked this question over on my community tab, and if you guys want to be involved in these videos, when I ask questions, head over to my community tab and you will see some reactions and possibly be featured on the channel. I asked, do you think Fortnite is too sweaty nowadays? And here is what some people had to say. One person said, actually left the game of OG because someone started doing an edit course on me. This has been seen all over Twitter. There was this one tweet that went like a little bit viral in the community of this guy saying first win of OG, and he was like editing like crazy, like at light speed. It was insane. So that sparked a lot of controversy around how sweaty this game has been. This person said it depends on which mode you play on. I 100% agree. Someone said really isn't that bad, and not gonna lie, the first day with no bots on zero build was the most fun I've had playing Fortnite since 2018-ish. I absolutely agree. The first day of Fortnite OG with no skill-based matchmaking, no bots, it was just completely random, was the most fun I've had on Fortnite in a very, very long time. Someone said I would prefer sweats over bots. Very, very controversial opinion there. Someone said getting bot lobbies every time can be lame, but consistently getting killed by sweats can be really demotivating. Either way, Epic should have just added skill-based matchmaking for OG, or at least reduced the amount of bots. This one is probably one of my favorites. Evolution of a PvP game. People getting better doesn't make them sweaty. Sweaty is trying as hard as you can to win the game, making many of the casuals the actual sweats, as the players good at the game don't have to focus to win games very often. That is probably my favorite comment out of all of the about 50 that we have on this. You guys can go through and scroll through that on your own to read some of the other reactions, but I think that is a perfect place to stop there. To answer this question, no, I do not think Fortnite has become too sweaty. There's still plenty of room to enjoy the game and have fun while you are a casual player, but you will always come across someone who is better than you, and this is going to happen in every single game you play. There are going to be people who have played it longer than you, who have more experience, and are just generally good at the game, and if you want to get better than them, you're just going to have to play more. I don't know why people are so against, like, you want to be good at the game, but I don't want to try, you know what I mean? You just want to be handed the win, and that is just not how video games, or essentially life, really works overall. Now, in my opinion, one of the worst things about this, and I think this really wouldn't be an issue if skill-based matchmaking was just a little bit more consistent and less dramatic. Over time, skill-based matchmaking has become absolutely horrid, and it is so exacerbated inside of Fortnite OG. One match I'll play against like all bots, and then the next match I will get placed with, World Cup qualifiers, people who are trying to like make as much money off the game as possible, and that's that's fine if you want to play like that, but I shouldn't be put in those lobbies. I feel like ultimately this comes down to Fortnite and improving their skill-based matchmaking experience overall and making it more consistent in total. Now, I haven't had too many issues with crazy players in games most of the time, so I really don't think it's that bad of an issue overall, but I know there are some people that have had really bad experiences with skill-based matchmaking so far and are calling for it to be removed and, you know, wanting essentially completely bot lobbies. And for all the people who literally cannot handle someone being better than them in Fortnite, they should absolutely look into adding a bots only playlist for some modes. Not sure exactly how easily that could be done. That is an entirely new playlist, putting more pressure on the servers. I don't know how popular that would actually be, but it's something that they should definitely consider. But let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. Do you think Fortnite is too sweaty? Let me know. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, use code Prozeroyt, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.